closing in on Trojan, and they have to be really aware of this form because Pete could get caught off guard.
Buck 20 seems to be the player for Infused who is constantly in their base. I mean, every time there's a push going on, Buck 20 is in the middle of it.
Everyone all these one-shots running into each other.
So we got the sniper coming up right now. It looks like there's a member of of Infused who might have stolen Uprising sniper.
What we're kind of seeing actually is the Infused team outslaying heavily, but not taking advantage of the shot. Great land shot there. Not taking advantage of the their numbers.
Yeah. We're seeing them really. They're taking them down, and they'll charge in the base. But it seems like they want to go for another slay run before actually pulling a flag, which seems to be the kind of the downfall they're having here when they're trying to run flags. But Alex is going for some Firebird shots. Doesn't see anyone, but
he's got to be careful, does it? Woodley's got that sniper, I believe.
Well, there's a sniper, but he seems to have suppressed him as Baxter does clean up Whitley with the sniper, so that frees up Alex a little bit to get on ring 3 and do a little bit of damage to players, because he doesn't have to worry about that sniper, but he does have to worry about team shots who knock him off of ring 3.
Reload this.
Also get us a Firebird.
Best medal in the game. Oh.
I like Yonk myself.
Now, the Infused team in the other base. They've got to clear out this base, and Blackjack's going for him. Fragby might be able to do massive damage from this point. Oh, and Trojan just giving Pete the business. And it's maybe rushing in a bit too hard there. Maybe he's getting a bit frustrated.
Despite being really heavily outslayed right now, we are seeing Uprising doing a good job of just holding the leads that Infused have down as much as they can. It seems that Infused are absolutely dominating this late game, but Uprising they're stopping them getting 5 pulls, which is the most critical part really. And they could even get away with a cheeky counter at the last minute if they need to. But as we see,
20 getting a shrapnel enema there.
Infused have just went up 2-0 in this series, meaning that Uprising really need to take this into high gear. Oh, 20 taking Wet Tiger's face off. Looks like we had Trojan there going for an LA beatdown.
Trojan wants a sniper.
Premature beatdown, doesn't get Buck 20. As I think did I just see Jack Baxter on a killing frenzy? I think I.
If you did, I don't know what he's doing. Maybe you should pull the flag a bit more.
Maybe we should have had his POV instead of Buck 20's. But no, Buck 20's the sniper. We love snipers. And
wild rocket there.
Wild rocket here.
Coming off the grenade, maybe. I'm not really sure.
I don't know. I think Chris Puckett is doing someone's pad over here.
What is Baxter doing with those rockets?
Buck 20.
He's just doing
just
so
been
much
missing
damage.
headshots, but he takes Wet Tiger's headshot.
That's 3 dead right now for the Uprising squad.
We've also got 2 dead.
Great angle from Trojan.
Baxter looking to push in there as Trojan shuts him down and really shuts down any sort of push that Infused would have had there. As now we see Uprising getting control for what seems like the first time this whole game.
It's wobbly demo.
Trojan looks like he was just kind of causing a distraction there as he catches Baxter, jukes him out, but as we see that push was just not going to happen, as we had 3 down for Uprising a couple of seconds ago. We have just over a minute and a half left in regulation, and the sniper's coming up within the next 20 seconds or so. What do you think the Uprising really need to do to get back in this game?
I think they just need to. I think that their pushes are again very. They seem to be a bit afraid to push out Ring 2. Ring 2 is not really a place where you want to hang out for very long. It's a nade cluster area, and there's not many routes to escape.
And considering
it's more of a stopping point where you recharge your shields and then you get back on the road, you know.
It's so heavily contested, and if you sit around there too long, you're going to lose it eventually. And when you have that sort of Ring 2 control, you really want to be pushing out and getting them on spawn trap. Trojan looking to try and catch Buck 20.
Damage. But as you see that 20 wasn't cleaned up, and I think that's because the Uprising members seem to push up together, and then 1 or 2 of them just died needlessly.
We see Trojan's taken out by a member of Infused with a sniper. Was it Blackjack? It was Blackjack. As he's taken out by Whittler, it seems. And there's just over 20 seconds left. I don't think it's even possible for Uprising, barring some sort of miracle. But the rules
seems impossible.
The rules
now.
do state that if 2 flags are out, I think Trojan's just looking for some ratio kills here. Catches Buck20, who somehow survives that rocket. I'm sure he had weak shields as well. Just shooting rockets off, and as Infused take the first game comfortably 2-0, completely outsling. I need to see the stats for this, so if we can get some stats up, that would be fantastic.
As you see there, Waze giving some love to the Infused squad.
Waze is happy to see the team that knocked him out the tournament getting decimated. We're going to see if we can get Ruben to put the stats on. Ruben.
Failed.
Stats. So we're trying to get Ruben to bring up some stats. Lovely 13 assists from Buck20. As Wet Tiger is uncomfortably negative that game. But it's not all
Hate
about
to
the
say I
stats.
told you so.
You did call out Wet Tiger for being the weak link, but as you can see from the assists from the Infused squad, they are all relatively high.
Just 20 doing so much damage with a sniper. Body shot.
20 was doing everything that game.
Yeah.
From judging from I said we talked about this earlier about who we thought would be the MVP for this tournament, and I'm sticking with Buck20.
I'm going to go with.
I think you said Trojan before, didn't you?
Or
was it?
I said
Fusion.
No, I was a bit indecisive, but I think that.
Have you made a decision?
I think that depending on what happens tomorrow, it will be between Buck20 and Fusion. They're just the 2 players who have done the most damage, and Fusion clutching out in Game 5 in the winners bracket final was so good to watch.
So as we go into Game 2, Android Slayer, I really just expect Infused to have complete control of this game.
Well, you say that, but the last game, although they outslayed like heavily, they didn't get to 3 captures.
They had control, but they never made use of it.
But maybe that's because they feel a little bit complacent. But anyway, on to the Android game, and this is, in my opinion, one of the worst game types on the circuit. There is no way to get control.
It's a very sporadic map.
So
we see Trojan take down Blackjack. Just a little bit of revenge on him.
Let's remember the custom power up on this map again, much like it is on Trojan, giving it to 20. 2 possible MVP candidates.
Going head to head. Trojan walks away with this one, but my mind, Buck20 still got it. So you were talking about the custom power up there.
Yeah, custom power up on this game. As we've mentioned before, not Trojan pushing his teammates, and I think his teammate hasn't died, but he has now, and that's I believe that's what it's like. And he's giving away the rock.
He may win this.
Pete,
did he even burst his shields then?
Absolutely murking it as Skits would say.
Trojan just complete fumble there on the half. And then gets destroyed again by
Baxter is looking solid.
If you don't know right now, Dimson seems to be trying to put Buzz off.
Yeah.
He seems to think that the tag team...
He's got his breath down my neck. It looks like uncomfortable.
That is very uncomfortable, having Dimson's breath. Buck20. We didn't see that triple kill. We're just going to assume it was sexy.
It was Buck-like.
But
was it okay? It was clean up, I heard.
It was clean up, but
sexy clean up.
Let's be honest, anything involving Buck20 is sexy.
So yeah, back to the custom power up after all this,
which ironically enough is coming up quite soon.
Right now, in fact, it's not really that effective on this game.
It's right there as we speak about it.
Trojan might get melted. Yeah, he gets melted and he dies. It's just not that effective. You're bright as a light with it.
Custom power up, a questionable decision whether or not MOD should have added that, or that variation of it at least.
I mean, I think they feel like they had to add some variation to this map, I mean, only having rockets.
I think the main issue that they had was you can't tell when someone has the power up unless you change their colour.
Yeah.
Which is
going skydiving.
which is it's a bit of a big issue. It happened in Halo 1 with the overshield. You couldn't tell whether or not someone had it. At least in the PAL version.
Yeah, but that was a good game.
You don't like it, do you?
I like it. I just hate playing it. No.
You like it, but you hate playing it.
No, it's a great game. But this game is completely different, isn't it? So
yeah. So Bungie's like sort of decisions regarding we'll add what we want from CE into the game. Just kind of shot themselves in the foot there by not adding some sort of illusion that shows that someone has a power up.
Yeah.
Other than camo, obviously, but
well, you got to say they've kept it authentic. This is a Halo CE. Oh.
What, 20 missing
Halo
shots there.
This is a Halo CE prequel, so maybe the Noble team wouldn't have had that kind of.
Aircraft man. Even though in CE the overshield was a big cube, and now it's a big glowing orb.
It's true. Anyway, I don't know what we're talking about.
We're not going to talk about lore anymore, are we?
Oh. Trojan getting a stick.
Did a nasty stick on Buck 20. As he did clean up a double kill, but as we see, Infused are holding their lead quite comfortably. There is no real control. As you said earlier, it's hard to gain a foothold in this map and gain control, especially with all the little nooks and crannies you can hide and avoid players in. The custom has just come up, and as you see, Fragby's going to get melted.
He's just going to get absolutely railed. He's still not dead actually. Now he is. But you see, as soon as you pick it up, it's not
as effective as the overshield.
It doesn't give you invincibility.
No, that's one of the things that made the custom power up such a deadly power up back in Halo 3.
It's only 2 times, and your shield doesn't recharge. It doesn't really make you that much stronger in the long term.
So 20 cleaning up 2 kills.
Again, overall, just getting 2 kills and assisting another.
As we see that Infused have now got a 8-kill lead on Uprising. They seem pretty comfortable about it.
This just seems thorough.
Unfortunately, I think it was Trojan